Are you tired of waking up in the middle of the night with excruciating leg cramps? You're not alone. Leg cramps affect many seniors, but what if the fruits you're eating could actually be making it worse? You might think hydration and stretching are enough, but there's more to it. Certain fruits, even though healthy, can throw off your body's balance and contribute to cramps. In this video, we'll uncover which fruits to avoid and why they could be the hidden culprit behind your discomfort. Stay tuned to learn how simple dietary changes can help you get back to restful, pain-free sleep. Meet Alice. She's 68, a vibrant woman who loves starting her day with a bowl of fresh fruit, bananas, apples, and a handful of berries. It's her routine, and she's been doing it for years. But recently, Alice has been waking up in the middle of the night with intense leg cramps, the kind that make you jump out of bed trying to stretch them out, only for the pain to return again and again. It's been happening more and more, and she's at her wit's end. Alice has tried everything. Stretching before bed, drinking more water, even switching up her exercise routine, but the cramps just won't stop. Could something as simple as the fruits she's eating be playing a part in this? Leg cramps, especially at night, are an all too common problem for many seniors. They can be incredibly frustrating, disturbing your sleep and making daily activities harder. But what if the foods you're eating, foods you might think are healthy, are contributing to the problem? Stick around because we're about to dive deep into which fruits could be making your leg cramps worse and how you can avoid them for a better night's sleep. And if you're finding this video helpful so far, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more life-changing tips for seniors like you. Fruit number 1, bananas. Bananas are often considered the go-to fruit when it comes to combating leg cramps. Why? They're packed with potassium, an essential electrolyte that helps regulate muscle function and prevent cramps. It's no wonder you might have been told that a banana a day can keep the leg cramps away. But here's the catch. Bananas aren't a one-size-fits-all solution. You see, while potassium is key in preventing leg cramps, bananas have a significant amount of sugar. And too much sugar in your diet, even from fruits, can throw off your body's delicate balance of electrolytes, particularly calcium. An imbalance in calcium can actually contribute to muscle cramps, especially in the legs. It's all about finding that balance between the right nutrients, and if you're overloading on one, like potassium from bananas, without balancing it with other important nutrients like magnesium and calcium, it can backfire. Let's say you're eating a banana every day, thinking it's the solution to your cramps, but it's just one piece of the puzzle. Your body may not be getting enough calcium, or it could be overloaded with sugar, making it harder for your muscles to relax properly. This can end up causing more cramps instead of preventing them. So, what's the solution? Moderation is key when it comes to bananas. Rather than having one every day, try enjoying them a couple of times a week and balance them out with other potassium-rich foods that are lower in sugar, like leafy greens, think spinach and kale, and avocados. These fruits and vegetables not only provide potassium, but also contain other important nutrients like magnesium and healthy fats, which can help support muscle relaxation and overall electrolyte balance. You might be wondering, what if I still want my daily banana? That's okay, but just make sure you're not relying on them as your sole source of potassium. Instead, try to incorporate a variety of nutrient-dense foods into your diet. For example, you could pair your banana with a handful of almonds for magnesium, or add some leafy greens to your breakfast smoothie. This way, you're getting a well-rounded mix of nutrients that support muscle health and prevent cramps. Here's an idea. If you're feeling adventurous, try making a smoothie with half a banana, a handful of spinach, and some almond butter. You'll still get the potassium you need, but you'll also get magnesium, healthy fats, and fiber to support muscle relaxation and prevent those painful leg cramps. Let me share a story of one of our viewers, Linda, who struggled with nighttime leg cramps for years. Like Alice, she had heard that bananas were the best remedy for leg cramps, so she ate one every single morning. But despite the bananas, her cramps persisted. After watching a similar video on balancing electrolytes, Linda realized that while she was getting plenty of potassium, she wasn't eating enough calcium or magnesium-rich foods. She switched to a more balanced diet, incorporating leafy greens, avocado and nuts. and within just a few weeks her leg cramps significantly decreased. Now, she still enjoys a banana in moderation, but it's just one part of a nutrient-rich diet that helps her sleep soundly through the night. Do you love bananas in your diet? Let us know how you manage them in the comments. Have you noticed any change in your cramps after adjusting your diet? Fruit number 2, oranges. Oranges are a beloved fruit, known for their vibrant colour and refreshing taste. They're packed with vitamin C, a powerful antioxidant that helps boost the immune system, and potassium, which plays a crucial role in muscle function and preventing cramps. So it's easy to see why many seniors might turn to oranges for relief from leg cramps. But there's more to the story. While oranges are undeniably healthy, there's a potential downside for some seniors. The high acidity in oranges can sometimes irritate the stomach, especially for those who deal with acid reflux or have more sensitive digestion. If you've ever eaten an orange and felt that burning sensation in your chest or discomfort in your stomach, you know exactly what I'm talking about. This can be even more problematic when combined with leg cramps, as digestive issues can lead to dehydration, which in turn can make your cramps worse. The acidity in oranges can exacerbate conditions like acid reflux, which is common among older adults. When acid reflux acts up, it can cause discomfort, bloating, and even disrupt your sleep. And if you're already experiencing leg cramps that wake you up in the middle of the night, the last thing you want is to add digestive distress into the mix. So does this mean you need to cut oranges out of your diet entirely? Not necessarily. Oranges are still a great source of vitamin C and potassium, and they can be part of a healthy diet. However, if you're prone to acid reflux or have digestive sensitivities, it may be wise to limit your consumption of oranges or switch to lower acid fruits. Instead of eating a whole orange for breakfast, try squeezing some orange juice into a smoothie with other fruits or vegetables that are gentler on your stomach, like bananas or cucumbers. This way you can still enjoy the benefits of vitamin C and potassium without overwhelming your digestive system. For those who love the tangy sweetness of oranges, consider switching to other citrus fruits with a lower acidity, like mandarins or tangerines. These can still provide you with some of the same nutrients, but may be gentler on your stomach. Here's a helpful tip. If you're craving something citrusy but want to avoid the acidity, try infusing your water with a few slices of orange or lemon. The flavor will be more subtle, and you'll still get some vitamin C without the risk of upsetting your digestion. Let's talk about John, a 72-year-old retiree who loves starting his day with a fresh orange. But lately, he's noticed that after eating his morning citrus, he feels some discomfort in his stomach. It doesn't happen every time, but on days when his acid reflux flares up, his leg cramps seem to worsen. After a quick chat with his doctor, John learned that his acid reflux was likely contributing to his leg cramps, as the discomfort made it harder for him to stay hydrated and get the proper nutrients he needed. By switching to less acidic fruits like pears and blueberries, John noticed a significant improvement in both his digestion and leg cramps. Now he still enjoys the occasional orange, but does so in moderation, and his cramps are much less frequent. Have you noticed any stomach discomfort with citrus? Tell us below, how do you manage your leg cramps and digestive issues at the same time? Share your tips. Pineapple is a tropical delight, known for its sweet, tangy flavor and impressive health benefits. One of the standout features of pineapple is its bromelain content, a powerful enzyme that helps reduce inflammation. This is why pineapple is often recommended to those dealing with joint pain, digestive issues, or inflammation. So it might seem like a perfect fruit to include in your diet to help with leg cramps, right? But here's where things get tricky. While bromelain can offer anti-inflammatory benefits, pineapple is also quite acidic. If eaten excessively, it can irritate your stomach lining and potentially lead to discomfort, especially for seniors who may already have more sensitive digestive systems. You might experience bloating, heartburn, or acid reflux after eating too much pineapple. And as we've discussed earlier, digestive issues can worsen leg cramps, especially if they lead to dehydration or disrupt your nutrient absorption. The last thing you need when trying to combat leg cramps is an upset stomach. So, how do you enjoy pineapple without the stomach irritation? Moderation is key. Instead of indulging in large servings of pineapple, try to incorporate it into a balanced diet. A small portion of fresh pineapple paired with other hydrating fruits like watermelon or cucumber can help prevent irritation while still giving you the benefits of bromelain. Watermelon in particular is not only hydrating but also provides potassium and magnesium, two crucial nutrients for preventing cramps. If you love pineapple but want to avoid overdoing it, consider adding it to a smoothie with a mix of hydrating fruits. You could blend it with coconut water, which is rich in electrolytes, and add a few sprigs of mint for extra refreshment. This way, you get all the benefits of pineapple without the risk of stomach discomfort. Another great option is to pair pineapple with a mild, non-acidic fruit like banana or papaya to balance out the acidity. This will allow you to enjoy the flavor without overwhelming your digestive system. And remember, when eating pineapple, it's best to consume it with other foods that help support hydration and muscle function, like leafy greens or a small handful of nuts for magnesium. Let me share a story about Rachel, a 65-year-old who loves pineapple. She'd heard about its anti-inflammatory properties and started eating large portions every day, hoping it would help with her muscle cramps. However, over time, Rachel began to notice that after eating pineapple, her stomach would feel uncomfortable, and her cramps actually seemed to get worse. After talking with her nutritionist, Rachel learned that the acidity in the pineapple was irritating her stomach and making it harder for her body to absorb the nutrients it needed. By cutting back on pineapple and balancing it with hydrating fruits like watermelon, Rachel saw a significant improvement not only in her digestion, but also in the frequency of her leg cramps. Do you enjoy pineapple in your diet? Have you ever experienced stomach discomfort after eating it? Let us know your experience in the comments. Apples are often considered a go-to healthy snack. They're rich in fiber, antioxidants and vitamin C, which can help boost your immune system and support overall health. But when it comes to preventing leg cramps, apples might not be as effective as some other fruits. While they're packed with nutrients, they tend to be low in potassium, a key electrolyte that helps maintain proper muscle function and prevent cramps. Potassium plays a crucial role in muscle relaxation and contraction, and without enough of it, your muscles may start to cramp. So, while apples are a great addition to your diet for general health, they might not do much to directly combat leg cramps, especially if potassium intake is already lacking. This doesn't mean you should avoid apples altogether. After all, they're still packed with fiber and antioxidants that are beneficial for heart health and digestion. However, if you're dealing with frequent leg cramps, you might want to pair apples with other potassium-rich foods to ensure you're getting the balance your body needs. For example, you can pair an apple with a handful of spinach, which is high in potassium. This way, you'll be providing your body with the potassium it needs to help prevent cramps while still enjoying the crunch and sweetness of the apple. You can also combine apples with avocado, another potassium powerhouse, for a healthy and satisfying snack. Another option is to add apple slices to a salad with leafy greens and beans, both of which are rich in potassium. Let's talk about George, a 70-year-old who loves his daily apple with peanut butter. While he always felt good about his snack, he started noticing more leg cramps at night. After reviewing his diet, he realized that while he was eating a lot of apples, he wasn't getting enough potassium-rich foods to balance out the low potassium content of the apples. So George began pairing his apples with spinach salads, and he noticed a difference almost immediately. His cramps became less frequent, and he felt more energized throughout the day. Now he enjoys his apples, but makes sure to complement them with other potassium-rich foods, making his snack both tasty and muscle-friendly. Do you enjoy apples as part of your diet? How do you balance them with other potassium-rich foods? Share your tips in the comments below. Fruit number 5, grapes. Grapes are a favorite for many people, especially when they're chilled and ready to pop into your mouth as a refreshing snack. They're packed with antioxidants, which are great for fighting inflammation and supporting heart health. But when it comes to leg cramps, grapes may not be your best friend if eaten in excess. Here's why. Grapes are high in natural sugars, and consuming them in large quantities can cause spikes in your insulin levels. Now you might be thinking, isn't sugar from fruit natural and healthy? While natural sugars are certainly healthier than refined sugars, eating too many grapes can still trigger insulin spikes. And when your body experiences insulin fluctuations, it can interfere with your electrolyte balance, particularly potassium and calcium, which are critical for proper muscle function. The issue is that insulin spikes can disrupt how your body processes and maintains levels of potassium and calcium. Without enough potassium and calcium, your muscles can become more prone to cramping. So, if you're already struggling with leg cramps, the sugar from too many grapes could contribute to the problem rather than helping it. But that doesn't mean you need to avoid grapes entirely. Like many fruits, moderation is key. Instead of eating a whole bunch of grapes at once, try limiting your portion to a small handful, about 10 to 12 grapes. This way you can still enjoy their health benefits, including their antioxidant content, without overloading on sugar. If you love grapes, consider pairing them with a protein or a healthy fat, like nuts or cheese, to help slow down the absorption of sugar into your bloodstream and help keep your insulin levels stable. Another helpful approach is to balance your intake of grapes with other fruits that are rich in potassium and magnesium, such as bananas, avocados, or leafy greens. This will help you maintain the proper electrolyte balance to keep your muscles functioning well and prevent those painful cramps from making a comeback. Let me tell you about Helen, a 72-year-old who has always loved grapes. They were her go-to snack, but after a while she began noticing that her leg cramps were getting worse, especially at night. After discussing her diet with her doctor, she learned that the natural sugars in the grapes could be causing insulin spikes, which in turn were affecting her potassium and calcium balance. Helen didn't have to give up grapes altogether, but she started eating them in smaller amounts, pairing them with other potassium-rich foods like leafy greens and avocados. She also started adding a few almonds or walnuts to her snack, and after a few weeks, she noticed a significant reduction in her leg cramps. Helen was relieved to find that she could still enjoy her favorite fruit in moderation, while making a few simple changes to her diet to support her muscle health. Do you enjoy grapes as a snack? Have you noticed any connection between eating them and your leg cramps? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Fruit number 6, pears. Pears are sweet, juicy and delicious, making them a popular choice for a healthy snack. They're high in fiber, which is great for digestion, and packed with antioxidants that help protect the body from oxidative stress. However, when it comes to preventing leg cramps, pears might not be the best fruit to rely on, especially if you're already dealing with frequent cramps. Why? Pears contain fructose, a natural sugar that can be problematic if consumed in excess. When you eat too many high fructose fruits like pears, it can disrupt your body's sodium-potassium balance. This is important because maintaining the right balance of sodium and potassium is crucial for muscle function. Without enough potassium, your muscles are more likely to contract involuntarily, leading to painful cramps. If you're already experiencing leg cramps, it might be a good idea to limit your intake of high-sugar fruits like pears. While they're still nutritious, their high fructose content can interfere with electrolyte balance, making cramps worse. Instead, focus on hydrating fruits like melons and berries. These fruits are lower in fructose and are packed with water, which can help keep you hydrated, a key factor in preventing muscle cramps. Watermelon, for example, is not only hydrating but also rich in potassium, which can help support muscle function. Berries, on the other hand, are packed with antioxidants and are lower in sugar, making them a better choice for anyone dealing with leg cramps. Take Barbara, a 68-year-old who enjoyed pears as part of her daily routine. Over time, she noticed that her leg cramps were becoming more frequent, especially after eating pears. After consulting with her doctor, She learned that the fructose in pears was potentially throwing off her sodium-potassium balance, which was contributing to her cramps. Barbara decided to reduce her pear intake and swapped them out for hydrating fruits like watermelon and blueberries. Within a few weeks, she noticed fewer leg cramps and felt more energized throughout the day. By focusing on fruits that provided hydration and balanced electrolytes, Barbara found relief from her cramps without having to give up fruit entirely. Do you eat a lot of pears or other high-fructose fruits? How have you found them to affect your leg cramps? Share your experience in the comments below. You've learned which fruits could be making your leg cramps worse, but what about the fruits that actually help prevent them? You might be wondering, what fruits can I eat to support my muscles and keep those cramps at bay? Stay tuned, because I'll share the best fruits you can add to your diet to keep your muscles healthy and cramp-free. Now that we've covered the fruits to avoid, let's shift gears and talk about the fruits that can actually help you reduce those pesky leg cramps. The good news is there are plenty of delicious, nutrient-packed fruits that can support your muscle health and help keep cramps at bay. Let's start with watermelon. Watermelon is not only hydrating, packed with about 90% water, but it's also a great source of potassium. This essential electrolyte helps balance fluid levels in your muscles and cells, which is crucial for preventing cramps. The high water content in watermelon can also help you stay hydrated, and we all know hydration is key to muscle function. Next up are strawberries. These juicy berries are rich in both hydration and potassium, but they also offer a healthy dose of magnesium, another key mineral that helps prevent cramps. Magnesium plays a big role in muscle relaxation, and keeping your magnesium levels up can reduce muscle spasms and cramps. Plus, strawberries are packed with antioxidants, so they're a great way to boost your overall health too. Lastly, we have cherries. Cherries are full of potassium and magnesium, but they also have an anti-inflammatory compound called anthocyanin, which can help ease any muscle soreness. Including cherries in your diet could be a simple but effective way to improve your muscle function and reduce the frequency of leg cramps. All of these fruits are not only delicious but packed with essential nutrients like potassium and magnesium that help your muscles function properly. They hydrate your body, support electrolyte balance, and provide the minerals that are crucial for preventing cramps. Do you already include these fruits in your diet? How have they helped with your leg cramps? Let us know in the comments below. After Alice made these simple changes, cutting back on high-sugar fruits like pears and bananas and focusing on more hydrating and electrolyte-rich options like watermelon, strawberries and cherries, she began to see a noticeable difference. At first, she didn't expect much of a change, but within a week, she started noticing that her leg cramps were occurring less frequently, and the ones she did experience weren't as intense. Most importantly, she was able to sleep through the night without being woken up by painful muscle spasms. As the weeks passed, Alice felt more energetic throughout the day. She no longer dreaded bedtime, and she had more energy for her daily activities. Her legs felt stronger, and the constant discomfort from cramps had become a thing of the past. By simply making some small adjustments to her fruit choices, Alice found relief from her leg cramps and could enjoy her days without the nagging pain she'd once struggled with. Her transformation didn't just stop with her legs. She felt more motivated to take care of herself and stay active. Alice realized that by prioritizing the right foods, she could take control of her health and start living without the limitations of frequent leg cramps. If you found this information helpful, don't keep it to yourself. Hit that like button and share it with someone who needs to hear this today. Whether it's a friend or a loved one dealing with leg cramps, your support can make a world of difference. Let's spread the word and help more people sleep better and feel their best.